Oh my God.
Where are you?
What do you see? Are those from like the last eclipse in
No,
2017, or when was
no,
the one
no.
before that, in the
I,
60s?
I got them on Amazon, and when I tell you I cannot see a thing, I can't see a thing.
Are they even legit?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I got 'em. I made sure they were certified. So when I looked at the sun, that I did not, damage my retinas and go blind or anything like that. Now, so I was really careful. But what I did is, first of all, it was on the news, but people were getting really emotional, which I thought was very nice. And I would go into my backyard and I did, okay, all right, it's starting. Let me go take a look. Okay, and I go back inside. And about 20 minutes later, it's like, oh, okay, all right, let me.
Did it get dark
No, this
by
was
you?
90% totality here, so it was like dusk.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah,
See,
it was. You know, I was expecting, the dog to be like running circles, or it did get quiet. That the birds got quiet, and they said that the birds were going to get quiet. I said, okay,
yeah.
no birds. Okay, but
Yeah. It was,
everybody all over the news. They were people got married in during the eclipse. People proposed during the eclipse. There was music. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Total eclipse of the sun. Those old songs. And it was like a real happening. And I thought it was kind of cool. But then when I'm going out there,
oh geez.
okay, and I feel like, did I miss the boat on a major happening? Which I think I did, but maybe because I was by myself and
It
I
was
didn't do.
location.
I
Everybody
think
was
so.
flying to Texas or to Indianapolis or wherever to see it. It was uneventful here.
Well, did you see on WABC here? It was on all day, and the news anchors, they were getting weepy and crying, and I'm thinking, what am I? Okay,
Yeah,
and I
Denise, it was
think,
cloudy by us for like 5 minutes, and then the sun came out, and that was it. That was we. I think I saw more of an eclipse on the TV news.
yeah.
It
So
was
what
uneventful.
today? All
JT's
right.
up in Oswego, and
So
he
I'm
sent
going to
me
save these for the next one, which I think in North America is 20.
45
Well, yes.
or 40,
So I'll be 400
45.
years old, so I won't be doing that. Hi, Denise. Hi, Susan. But yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I wanted to see it because it was history happening and everybody was talking about it. But it was just amazing to see everybody, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Is it okay? Peace and love, which I do agree with. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
uneventful.
yeah, menopause, menopause.
Yeah.
There's a musical about menopause. I always wanted to see it, but I never got around to it. Hi, Chris.
No,
So,
never saw it. Never heard of it.
well, I imagine it would be very funny. So,
Which
um,
ladies here have joined us are brave enough to say that they've gone through it, they're in it?
hi, Yvonne. Yeah. Um, okay. Well, I've gone through menopause, and okay. First of all, I'm thinking whoever's watching or whoever does not know, menopause is when you have not had your period, you've not been menstruating for a full year without your
Mhm.
period. So, okay. And so everybody knows that. Um, Denise saw Menopause. She said the musical, she said it was great. And Denise says,
Yeah.
done, yay. Okay, those guys know what we're talking about. But so, Menopause, um, it didn't bother me at all. How did you feel?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm in it. I think I'm in it. I'm in it. I
Okay,
don't like it. It's weird.
okay. Why is it
Mm.
weird?
Uh, I have aches, I have pains. I'm a little moody probably.
Well, I've always
But
been
that might
moody.
have been my baseline.
Yeah,
That
that's
might have
my
been,
baseline
yeah.
too. So that's not
So we
at
can't go
all.
by that. But
Okay.
I see it's a little confusing. I mean, I probably should go to the GYN to discuss some of this stuff. However, I had a hysterectomy in 2016, but kept my
Okay.
I'm experiencing hot flashes from time to time. Um,
Mhm.
it's
Okay. Did
uh,
you have a full hysterectomy, like everything was taken out?
yeah,
Everything? If you're okay
yeah.
with sharing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say just so I mean this I think I thought it was good information at the time. They took my fallopian tubes. They say most people don't realize cancer starts in the fallopian tubes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And
Mm,
so when they do surgeries, sometimes they
mhm.
leave those and that's really where the cancer starts. That's what I was told anyway. I don't know. But
Okay. So
I
how
thought that
long
was
ago
interesting.
did you have that? How long ago?
2016.
Okay. So 8 years.
And
So
I've seen I would say I probably started menopause at age 49 going into age 50. I'm 51 now,
okay.
I think. Yeah.
So I, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but once you have a hysterectomy, a full-blown hysterectomy, that brings you right into full-blown menopause,
Well,
right?
is it considered a full hysterectomy if my ovaries were kept?
No. Okay.
So
So
that's what
ovaries are still there.
saved me at that time, and I think that was
Okay.
probably a good thing.
Okay.
But now here I am, I'm 51, I'm
Mhm.
experiencing all these ridiculous things. So
Well,
I feel like, with the hot flashes, my sleep patterns, I could fall asleep anywhere, but my sleep patterns at night are awful. The aches and the pains, like I went on YouTube and I was listening to all these things about menopause and
yeah.
I had like this one lady, she listed 50 freaking things. I had 49 of the 50.
Ooh, okay.
And the
Sorry.
way she explained them, I'm like, "Oh, this is like she's explaining me. Like I should just have my
Okay.
face up there." So people don't realize like the aches and the pains.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Any woman over 50 who says she sleeps through the night, you know what
Unless
I
she
don't believe it.
drank a
I don't
lot and
believe
she
it.
passed out. She doesn't
Well,
wake up till the morning. That's a different
well,
story.
those were the good old days.
But
But I always had, when I went through it, I went through a warm flash. I only had one hot flash, and I'll never forget it for as long as I live. I was at a party, and all of a sudden, everybody jumped in with this one. It, um, it went like this, whoa! And I thought, what, am I sick? What's happening? And sweat like trickling down my face. And I'm in this dressy outfit and it's like my back is, everything is wet. And it lasted for two
the
minutes.
sweat dripping down my back last week, I was like, I don't know what's happening. Something's
It
happening.
was horrible.
And I was sitting. I was
Yep,
just
I was
sitting.
sitting. And
Yeah.
then it was, and that's the only hot flash I've ever had. And the rest were warm flashes where I would just look at you and say, is it warm in here? And that was it. I
Yeah.
sailed through it, so I was lucky. But do you get hot flashes? Hot,
I've
hot?
gotten in the last I guess I've had warm flashes if you're explaining those, but the hot flashes I had in the last couple of weeks, I had 2 of them. And I was literally we were just sitting in the living room and I think I got up to do like dishes and then I sat
Uh-huh.
back down. Like I was doing
Mm-hmm.
dishes. It wasn't like I was like running a marathon
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh my god." I had
Like,
sweat everywhere. I was
what
like, "Oh
just
my god."
happened? Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I haven't had that happen since. So
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping it's an isolated situation to just
Well,
2 times.
let's see. Susan says she was hot 1 minute, cold the next. Chris says she's lying. That's funny. All right, we'll come back to that. Denise says yes. Mary says I still get hot flashes. I'm sorry, Mayor. And Susan said especially at night trying to sleep. Yeah, we're all there. We all, Mary, very bad. Log 50 hot flashes per day. Seriously? Whoa. Well, now they're coming out with something that you can take a pill and deal with the hot flashes. I forgot what it was called, but it's come out just recently. But I
I don't
can't.
know. I mean, I don't like taking anything,
Well, I don't either, but
but
sometimes, necessary evil. So, but
I mean, well, okay. The one there's a couple of things I'm gonna actually say. I I I gained weight in my belly area, like ridiculous. Like I don't eat crap, okay? I gain like I tell you, I have IBS. I'm not afraid to say it. Everybody knows it now. I suffered through that,
Hmm.
but I gained weight in my belly area, and
No,
it's like, hey, this is you now. This is the way
no,
it is. I'm like,
that,
what is happening? Nothing fits.
that's exactly right. You say nothing. I looked down and I said, when did this, wait, I actually called the doctor and said, wait, I have something that showed up. It's not supposed to be here. And he talked to me, and your menopause, blah. And I was so mad because this
Yeah,
stuff shows up. It doesn't even ask. And then you go, why is it tight in this area? I never had a
yeah.
belly before. And now I look down, I'm like, really? Like I'm chunky enough and I have to have a tummy now? I
I
mean,
never
I'm serious.
knew. Like back in the day when you're growing up, you're a teenager and I was skinny. I would be able to eat like a bag
Very
of
skinny.
Ruffles potato chips like nobody's business by
Mhm,
myself and not have a
mhm.
problem and eat
Yeah,
several of them. I hang
uh-huh.
out at the beach with my girlfriends eating bags of potato chips, no problem. And
Yeah.
they don't tell you back then, you know, having a big butt is good, right? So I should have been growing my butt back then, but why can't we, as this age group, just gain the weight in our butt?
I'm
We
loving
missed
these
the boat.
comments.
We missed the
It's
boat
funny.
when we're teenagers.
Yeah. Mhm. But
Now,
we're supposed
fast
to be healthy
forward,
now.
I wouldn't mind a little more cushion in my butt, like a J-Lo butt.
Well,
I
what
got
do
a,
you want?
I don't got a J-Lo belly. I'm just saying.
All right, here we
It's
go.
very frustrating.
Chris says, towards the end of menopause, the hot flashes came almost every 10 minutes. Oh my God, I would have split my throat. Denise said, it's much harder to lose weight now. I don't agree with that. We're going to come back to that point. Your waist disappears. Well, kind of, sort of. And Susan says, metabolism definitely changes. Okay, I'm going to challenge this. I have never felt that as I've gotten older, it's hard to lose weight. It's hard to curb my appetite. But once I curb my appetite, and take in a and make a calorie deficit, I lose weight. I think and I can't stand the way this is drummed into us that as you get older, it's hard to lose weight. No, it's because I'm reaching for a bag of potato chips instead of saying I'm just going to have a few, and I eat the whole bag, and then I get on the scale
Well,
and go, what? I mean,
is it one of
I
those
don't
little
believe
mini
that.
those little
What?
mini snack bags are okay?
Yeah, but okay, but the thing is I buy the mini snack bags, like 10 in a packet. I eat them all at once. It makes no sense. So, yeah, I'm sorry. That's just the way that is. And Chris
I know.
Allen says, I love big butts. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Yeah, I love him too. So, there you go. But all right, okay. 51 is the average age for menopause. And also, there are 3 stages of menopause. And so, Lisa, if you entered menopause you entered perimenopause at 49, that's considered that could be early stage menopause, I think. I don't know. I'm not
And I
sure.
may have like 7 years of this, apparently. You can have years.
Oh, it can go from 10 and longer, actually. Yeah, sorry. Oops.
I didn't read that in my notes.
I'm sorry. Okay. And
I
then
didn't
there's that,
I'm
and
mad.
you still you
I'm
can still
so
get
mad.
pregnant. I know, I'm hearing you. You can still get pregnant
I
during
can't.
perimenopause. You did?
I
What?
can't.
Oh, you can't.
I
Okay.
can't. I have no
Okay.
uterus. My well is dry in that aspect.
Okay. Well, you can't. But for those in perimenopause, where perimenopause is just where your period becomes irregular, you can still be ovulating, and you can still get, one of those little spermies can swim up there, and you go,
Could you
oops, hi.
imagine?
I'm sure there's got to be some perimenopause babies that, there's got to be a gazillion perimenopause babies. If they're thinking my period hasn't been around for 5 months, okay, I'm in menopause, and then the 6 months it shows up and you're having your fun and games, well, you can get pregnant. So there's perimenopause, menopause, and there's postmenopause. So I'm postmenopausal because I'm past menopause, but of course you can't get pregnant there because you've ceased ovulating, and your eggs are going. Your eggs are gone. You
How
only
do you
have.
know how do you know when you're post menopause?
You've been without your period for over a year. When you're in,
Post? No,
yeah,
post.
yeah, postmenopausal. Yeah. When you're
Post
in,
no, post menopause would be like when you're totally done with all of the symptoms.
I don't know. I don't know. What say you, everybody? Tell us, okay?
Wouldn't
Oh,
that be
Karen.
that?
No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think there's
Post is
perimenopause.
after.
Yeah.
Peri is before.
Well, menopause is when you're in it for the year. You're not having your period for a year. After that year, you're postmenopausal.
I don't know.
Somebody check that for me, please.
Post is
That is
after
one
period
for
stops.
years.
See, I haven't had my period since 2016. So what am I in?
You're postmenopausal. Now, here's the thing. It's a
Maybe I'm
natural.
just maybe I'm just
What?
moody and crazy.
Well, we all are. No, that's no. Don't be silly. Okay. Post is after your period stops for a year. Denise said it just faded away except sleep issues. Welcome to my world. Karen had perimenopause at 45 and she was happy with the experience except for the weight stuff. Women can still get hot. Chris says women still can get hot flashes after menopause. Yeah. What am I am? What are you in? In luck.
In luck.
That's
Thanks,
true.
Mary.
Um, okay, so symptoms we have irregular periods, vaginal dryness, which can create a whole slew of other issues if you have a partner. Hot flashes, we know that. Chills. And Susan wrote in the comments and go, hot one moment, chilly the next. Night sweats, sleep problems, mood changes, weight gain, and slow metabolism, but
They
I hate
really
that.
should teach this shit in school. There should be a class on this just for the women, just so you know. Because, like, I'm still waiting for my mom to have the birds and the bees talk with me.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
I
wow.
have four
Okay.
kids.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I'm still waiting
wow.
for that. I bet
Little,
you there's so many women that were not educated about this prior to this happening. This should be taught,
probably not.
and
Probably
you
not.
should be prepared, and it should really happen to the men. I don't understand why this happens to the women only. This is not fair. Just
No,
saying.
men go through andropause. They have a thing. They have a thing too.
Andrew? It's
And,
named Andrew Pause?
no, andropause. ANDRO pause.
Uh,
Really? No, it's a Lisa. It's a
uh,
thing.
You're
It's a
killing me.
thing. No,
Okay.
it's a thing. It's a thing. Really. Okay. And so there's more.
Sorry, guys.
Um,
I've been sick, so I'm like half dying here.
hey, I'm telling you, you're a trooper tonight. So thanks
That's all
for
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen Googled it. She said postmenopause is the time after menopause when a woman hasn't had her period for over a year. Okay. Hair thinning and dry skin. I've heard about
I have
that.
the dry skin. I have dry
Um,
skin. My
racing
hair
heart.
is great. My hair grows like a weed. So I don't have a
Um,
problem with that.
uh, let me see. Let me see. Wait. Where are my notes? Okay.
Racing heart, you said?
Palpitations. Yeah. I remember reading about Oprah Winfrey when she was going through menopause. She was like my heart's racing, and she didn't know that that was a symptom of menopause actually. So
Huh.
yeah, palpitations. So here's more: joint and muscle aches and pains.
I have it.
Really? Okay. Da, 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 da. Uh, breast tenderness
Got
or
it.
the, or the loss of breastfulness. Push up. Anyway, just saying. Um, there's a lot
Bet
of
you I
stuff for
have
that.
every one of those on that list.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, there's some women. Have you done okay with the symptoms? Have they been brutal, or they have been like, oh, what a nuisance, that type of thing?
The joint pain, my left knee
Mhm.
hurts for no reason. If I sit for a long period of time too, and I go to get up, Danny makes fun of me. He's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "No, I'm dying."
It could, it could, it could be not dying. It could be osteoarthritis too.
Yeah, caused by menopause.
Could be, could be. Um, hey Deb, she says insomnia has been my most difficult. Yes, I'd say that's the worst. everybody, every woman I've talked to, every single woman over 50, like, what's a full night's sleep? I mean, it's just awful. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can
That's
fall
about
asleep
it.
no problem,
Yeah.
but sometimes I'll get up and I have difficulty falling back to sleep, or it takes me a while to fall back to sleep.
Well, here's my question. When I wake up, it's usually about 3 or 4 in the morning, and I used to get really mad because like I want to go back to sleep, and the more agitated you get, the more wide awake you get. So now I try to talk myself down and say, okay, just lean back, take a deep breath in and out, and fall back asleep.
You
You are
could do
calm.
saxophone operator. Pretty
I've,
good.
I've been told, actually.
Yeah,
That could be a good. No, we can't do that. Okay.
I've thought
Uh,
about it.
Yvonne agrees. Yes, insomnia is the worst. Absolutely. And the symptoms can last for years and years. Okay. You can still get pregnant. I want to go through andropause, what men go through. Because, men can be so smug about menopause. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let me get to this. Where lost my notes? Page 13. Okay, andropause or male menopause is a term that describes decreasing testosterone levels in men or people assigned male at birth. Okay.
Huh.
Um, Testosterone in men declines about 1% per year, much more gradually than estrogen production in women. So they don't feel, I guess, as much as we do, but they get depressed, they
Yeah,
lose their motivation, they
they
gain
get
weight,
tired,
they
they gain
slow
weight. Yeah,
down, they get crabby, and
lower lower libido.
yeah.
It's
But
true.
I've noticed that when I was reading up on this, and I didn't print this out, that they say that's kind of a negative term for men. And I thought, why? If we go through menopause, what's wrong with them getting andropause?
What I find annoying is the
Mm-hmm.
fact that if a man needs testosterone, it is covered under insurance, but women, if they need HRT, it is not, and you have to pay out of pocket for that. How do you feel about that? Huh? 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 Did you
I
know
don't
that?
feel it's
Did you know
fair.
that?
No,
Did you know that?
no, no, I didn't know that,
Yeah,
and I don't think it's fair at all.
it's
At
not.
all. No.
It's not. I have my eyes set on Winona. It is the one I keep going
Okay.
back to. It's I mean, I'm not diving into it yet, but that's the one that I've been looking into, and it's called Winona, Winona.
Oh, this is not a vaginal cream, an estrogen cream.
Well, you could no, it could
A
be a
pack.
pill, it could be a
Okay.
patch, or it could be the cream.
Okay. All right.
So I don't
Um,
know. I haven't decided,
okay.
but I might do
Well,
something.
I couldn't do, say, an estrogen thing because I had breast cancer. So
Mhm,
I wouldn't do that because right now I'm taking a pill that keeps the estrogen at bay.
mhm.
So I wouldn't do that. But the hormone therapy boosts your hormone levels and can help with symptoms like hot flashes and vaginal dryness. It
Weight gain.
also can help with osteoporosis. That is another symptom um, of menopause,
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
Skin does
And
change.
yes, I understand. I understand that. That,
Yeah.
but I'm still getting zits, and I'm like, and
Yeah.
I still have oily skin, and I'm thinking, I should be thankful, especially at this age. Don't ask, I'm not telling. Anyway, um, then you mentioned the estrogen, progestin hormone therapy, EPT.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the combination therapy.
Now that is, but there are risks to that. Blood clots in your lungs or legs with if that's with progestin alone.
Okay,
Stroke, higher chance for stroke, higher chance of endometrial cancer. That's with the estrogen alone. So that's
right.
probably why you can't do that.
Uh
Um,
huh.
or breast cancer after 3 to 5 years of taking combination therapy.
Mhm.
Urinary incontinence, and lower levels of the good HDL cholesterol with the
Okay.
progestin alone.
Uh
So
huh.
there's risk factors.
Yeah.
Um, and I worry about those. That's probably why I haven't dove in completely. But it helps with all the other things.
Well, if it helps, I would think there's ways to do this, deal with it naturally. Okay, and I'm going to come to that right now.
Yeah, there
Uh,
should be a freaking vitamin.
there probably is. We just didn't research that. Deal
No,
with that.
I don't I don't think there is. I mean, they have
Um,
things on the market that can help. I mean, I have one here. Well, I don't know if this is really for that. This is Pro Vitalize. It's probably expired because I bought this for it's like so long ago. I got
okay,
this on Amazon, probably 2 years ago. I don't know what the expiration is, but it's supposed to help. I haven't
okay.
taken it
Deb,
in a
are you
while.
talking, Deb Killeen, are you talking about none of the lab produced hormones will be like our own? Are you talking about bioidenticals? If that's what they're called, I think. Um, because I understand that if there is also something like that, but I have not gone there that far. But yeah, Deb said yes. Okay, now if you want to deal with it naturally, non-hormonal therapies for menopause,
That
there's
would be vodka.
a lot of vodka. Anyway, um,
Oh,
okay,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just couldn't help it.
okay. I thought that was perfect. I'm your wingman. Never forget it. Changing your diet. Okay. All right. Um, you have to weigh Deb says you have to weigh the risks versus the benefits for the hormone therapy. I agree. Avoiding triggers to hot flashes. I would assume that means eating spicy food,
Mm,
exercising, joining support groups. Okay, prescription medication. Oh, and then you can eat these type of things. Limit your caffeine. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else. Also add foods that contain plant estrogen into your diet. Plant estrogen, isoflavones. I'm saying this food
I know the word that you're talking about, though.
isoflavonoids. Isoflavonoids, I don't even know if I'm saying it right or wrong, deal with it, isn't a replacement for estrogen in your body. Um, Plant estrogen, soybeans, chickpeas, lentils, flaxseed, grains, beans, fruits, and vegetables. Okay. Avoiding triggers. Okay, brilliant.
Men, men.
I didn't say that. Just remember that. I didn't say that. Certain things in your life can be triggers for hot flashes. Um, This could keeping your bedroom cool at night, wear layers of clothing, quitting smoking, weight loss. Yeah, okay. Yvonne said somewhere in the comments that she, to help her sleep, she uses a sound machine. I have a fan going at night that I need that little bit of sound, so that helps me as well.
Yeah.
But I have a question to put out for everybody, which you said before. Oh, Deb said some women need a low dose antidepressant while going through menopause. Okay, I would agree with that too. Whatever works sometimes to get whatever gets you through the night, literally. But also, it can menopause can affect your teeth, eyes. It can affect your vision.
Your
Uh,
focus.
yes, your focus. Um, does anybody ever get a little facial hair right here?
Peach
Right here.
fuzz. Yep.
Yeah, one right here. And one day I'm scratching my chin. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's like that deserved a doctor phone call. And I'm running in the bathroom and I'm looking like, the
Get your
hell is
tweezer
that?
out.
And it
Get
was
your tweezer.
yeah, exactly right. And so I said, oh, no, you don't, you MO, you mofo. And I'm like, fink. And I'm like, ow, ow, ow. But and then I was so upset. I thought, no, this isn't right. This just isn't right. But okay. Um, Forgetfulness, depression, um, uh, teeth.
Tired, exhausted.
Yeah, but the teeth surprised me that you're more prone to
Mm,
cavities and stuff like that. Beard hair. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. I was like, what the hell is
beard
that?
hair.
It's like, get away from me. You know. Said, what? Can I braid it soon? Good lord, man, it was horrible.
It's the aches and
Um,
pains I think that gets me the most because, like, you know,
yes,
I'm
Yeah,
only 51. If I got the aches and pains now and I'm moving like I'm 80, what am I going to be like at 80? I
careful.
mean, there's longevity on my side of the family. Like, what am I
Um,
going to look like at 90?
I try to stretch every morning, because I get up out of bed and I'm like 100 years old. I'm like, walking like this,
It's
and it's not
terrible.
fun. Yeah, but I do try to stretch every morning and do a whole line of stretches, and I do try to work out. I do jazzercise. As a matter of fact, one of my instructors is on the comments today, and
Ah,
if you've never taken a jazzercise class, I know people here that have taken it with me. There's Chris. It's hard. And everybody goes, no, it's not just like warmers and everything like that. Jazzercise is amazing. And when I was going through my cancer treatment, Jazzercise kept me sane. I took class every day.
ah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So I don't know where Yvonne is, because Yvonne is my instructor, the best around. And that really kept me sane. And it's hard. And everybody thinks, oh, this is easy. It's not. It's really hard.
It's hard getting out of my chair after 30 minutes of this.
I know. I'm going to be like rolling out of the chair in a little while. But men's menopause. Okay, so question is, when you realized you were in menopause, okay, did it really bother you? Because sometimes I hear women talking about, oh, I'm getting older, oh, this. I'm like, stop, you're lucky to be here, be quiet. But did it bother you? It really didn't bother me. Did it bother anybody?
It's bothering me.
Okay, not physically, mentally, I'm talking about.
Well,
Mentally,
I mean,
mentally.
no, because I laugh about it. I can joke about it. I'm not
Okay,
like sad. I'm not like,
okay. Well, that's
hiding
good.
under the covers. I mean, I find it very disturbing that this is the stage of life that I'm in, though,
Why do you find it disturbing?
because I don't have time for this.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have time
You
to
took that
feel
in a
these
different
things.
direction. You scared me
Yeah,
from it. I'm like, what are you upset about?
no,
Okay.
there's no time for this.
Okay.
Who has time for that? But
Um,
I will say my diet's changed because I'm following Danny's carnivore diet, and I think that has made a difference. I lost 6 pounds.
good for you. You're doing very low carb, right?
Like I don't even think I don't even eat carbs.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
I never used to really. Like I didn't wasn't a big carb eater for a long, long time. I started incorporating carbs through the years, the last few
Uh-huh.
years.
Okay.
And carbs are not your friend when you're going through menopause. If you're gaining weight and
Well, no.
adding like a loaf of bread, not a good idea.
Well, you just said a loaf of bread. I mean, you give me semolina bread in front of me, or garlic bread, Italian, and then it's like,
I
it's
do
over.
miss my pasta.
Well, you can have protein pasta. I've tried the zoodles, the zucchini. No, I can't do that. Anyway, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. So now Mary says, in the beginning, I would break out in a bad sweat and my face got all red. Now I don't
Aw.
care. Denise says, happy not to have a period, felt free. Okay. Deb
Mhm.
says, exercise is important, even if only walking. I agree.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It was never that big a deal. Never that big a deal to me. The sleep, I'd say, with everybody that's here tonight, I would say the sleep is the biggest thing. The
Yeah.
biggest thing. And I've done Z-Quil. I did NyQuil for years and years and years. I
What
did
about melatonin?
melatonin, didn't work for me. I did kava. Kava worked, but then they said kava damages your liver. There with the kava, and so
Well,
yeah.
I think really all of those do. Like even taking Tylenol, they say that about Tylenol, they say that about Advil. I think they have all those risks on all of those types of pills. What about like I'm drinking tea as I'm choking.
Tea
What
at
about
7:30 at
tea?
night. It has caffeine. Why are you doing that? I don't drink any caffeine past 4 o'clock. And do you know what?
No?
My brother can have espresso, cups of coffee at 11 o'clock at night, and just snoozes away. That's just
I don't
wrong.
have a problem falling asleep.
I don't either,
It's
but
just I'll wake up at a certain point.
hmm
I can fall back to sleep sometimes, but there's times
yeah.
when I just can't.
hmm Mary says air conditioner and fan at night. Lou, three comforters, and there we go. Deb says sleepy time tea. Deb, what does sleepy time tea taste like? I am not a tea person, and I've drank ginger tea, ugh, chamomile tea, ugh, Earl Grey tea. I just can't. Now I'll have iced tea, but the regular teas, it's just yucky. I
Iced
just
tea is
don't
full of
enjoy.
sugar,
Well, no, I don't. I don't do sweet tea. I do iced tea. Um,
like unsweetened.
no, I do Snapple for goodness sakes.
Look at the sugar in the Snapple.
Diet Snapple.
No, that's wort. Don't do anything diet. Diet
No,
Snapple, they're adding other crap to that.
I
Come on
understand that.
now, you should know better.
I I do, but every once in a while I want a Snapple. Did you ever have Snapple half and half? Half
No,
lemonade and half ice
I haven't had a
cream.
Snapple since the 90s.
Hey, you're just showing off. Okay, let's
Well, no,
see. Diet Dairy. I
I haven't had the.
don't. You
I
go.
have green tea because I'm sick, and the green tea is very good for you.
I
Green tea
drink
is good.
six of these every day, and that's probably why I wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and pee.
That's
But
really good.
yeah,
That's really good. And if
yeah.
you do like lemon, it removes all your toxins. Yeah,
I,
see, Mary Canty, right? Diet. Anything diet, diet, soda, diet. I mean, I'm not a soda drinker to begin with, but
oh, you
anything diet, anything low fat, fat free.
I don't do that either. I don't. I have olive oil. I use butter, but when I'm being good, I don't use a whole slug of butter. I use a pat of butter.
Butter's not bad. You
No,
can use
I don't
butter.
mind butter at all. You know, we should talk about healthy diets sometimes, and
Eat this,
you know,
not that. Do this, not that. Lisa
I
says,
love.
eat this, not that.
I have those books. I have, and those are awesome.
Yeah,
But and you want to know why they're awesome? Because okay, because they have the fast food stuff, and I'm like, okay, I can eat this and go to Wendy's
do you
instead
know
of
that
that.
Chick-fil-A chicken has like 30 Chick-fil-A chicken? It's chicken,
No,
right? You think
yeah,
you're eating healthy? It has
yeah,
38 ingredients in that chicken. Not good.
no.
It's really bad. Danny looked it up and sent
I
it to me.
love,
It's
I
really,
love,
there's so much bad stuff in that chicken. And you think, oh, you got the chicken grilled, the grilled chicken? Not good.
I love Chick-fil-A. Thank you. You just ruined something for
He
me.
ruined it for me a year ago. I'm ruining it for everybody else now.
Vitamin D complex is good. Okay, I take vitamin. I take vitamins up the wazoo because I do eat poorly lately. So I at least try to get my vitamins and stuff like that. Lisa,
Uh,
it's 20 to 8. We
yep,
did it again. Everybody, thanks for listening in tonight. Great discussion. What are we doing?
absolutely.
What are we doing
What are we
next
doing?
week?
Next week it's women's intuition.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
don't mess with a woman's intuition.
Women
We
know.
know. We know it
Ah!
all.
We do. We
We
do
know it
know.
all. And
Thanks,
where I'm
Deb.
gonna let you say where you can find us
Okay.
because I'm losing momentum.
Okay. You can find us on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. Hey, everybody, you know, we're trying to start to grow our listenership. So if you would start sharing when we come on next week and just tell everybody to listen in, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you think friends would be interested in listening to what we have to say, we do have the YouTube channel,
Yep.
LH Podcast on YouTube. And thank you, Denise. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, everybody, for tuning
Thank
in. We'll see you
you.
next week. And Lisa was a trooper tonight because she's been sick as a dog. So
Yeah.
thankfully,
Thank
you were
you. It's
awesome.
okay. I'm done for the rest of the night, I think. I'm
Okay.
calling it a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next week, everybody. Take care.
Bye
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.